Today we're going to be taking on a hardcore Pokemon Nuzlocke only using shiny fairy types in Pokemon Scarlet. As usual for these videos on my channel, we have a set of rules that make this a little bit more interesting and a little bit easier for me. First things first, we're using a shiny charm and we're using shiny sandwiches for all the Pokemon receiving, reducing the odds from 1 in 4096 to only 1 in 1024. Yeah, that's still low chances. But because of this, we can only encounter shiny Pokemon in the wild. I can only have one species of Pokemon per run. We can only use shiny fairy type Pokemon, and we're completing this Nuzlocke in hardcore Pokemon Nuzlocke rules. And hey, while we're here, why don't you guys tell me your favorite fairy type Pokemon in the description? I mean, the comment section, you guys know what I mean. And I'm not gonna lie, I can't believe it, but we recently hit 16,300 subscribers. Only a few months ago, I was literally at 1,000. So the growth has been absolutely insane. But for all the folk who are new here, if you enjoyed this video at any point, make sure to subscribe, not only to help us hit 20,000 subscribers coming up really soon. You see this funny looking dog right here? I kid you not, if you don't subscribe in the next 5 seconds, I'm gonna take the dog you own and have a Pokemon battle with it. And you already know I'm not stopping after it faints. What? You heard that and you still haven't subscribed? Man, this mother think it's a game. Hold up. All right, so we immediately jump into the game and we get to look for a shiny fairy type. So of course we go ahead and eat a shiny sandwich that gives us fairy encounter power, and we encounter the shiny Eagly buff. I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted a Jigglypuff because now this means we have to get this Pokemon's happiness all the way up just to evolve it. But we got Ego on the team. The next fairy type shiny Pokemon that we encountered was a Fido. So we go ahead and throw an Ultra Ball at it, catch it immediately, and name it Dodo. And of course the next Pokemon that we decided to encounter was an Eevee. And we named this Pokemon Silk. So here we had to get our Pokemon's happiness up. So we decided to go to Mesogoza and go to Go for Broke Grill, eating this Pokemon's fucking hand. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you guys say, oh, don't worry, Dawaji, his claws grow back. We just eat their claws because they fall off. Get the fuck out of here. There's no fucking way the claws just fall off and regrow. What kind of bullshit is that? And even if that is the case, bro, we're eating Pokemon. Yeah, we literally did a montage of eating a bunch of fucking food back to back like it's 2013 Drake just to get our happiness just a little bit up. I then found out the best way to get our happiness up was just to eat sandwiches repetitively, so I just kept making jam sandwiches until I could talk to my Pokemon at picnic and I saw the 4 hearts over their head, meaning that we maxed out their happiness. That being the case, after we exit the picnic, we're able to evolve our Ego into a Jigglypuff. Right after this, we're able to evolve Silk into a Sylveon because we allowed it to learn a fairy type move. That being said, it's time to take on the Bug Gym. But hey, I just gotta say one thing, bro. My editors be dying while editing these motherfucking Pokemon videos for you guys. So I need everyone who's watching, especially if you're enjoying it, we gotta get this video to 1,000 likes. We typically do not get that many likes on the videos, but by simply hitting that like button, hitting that like goal, and subscribing, you make it so I'm able to drop 2 shiny Pokemon Nuzlocke videos a week. That being said, it's time to go against Katie, and she immediately sends out her Nimble. She starts off the battle with a double kick as we decide to use Stockpile. Stockpile is a move that increases your defense and special defense at the same time, basically making you bulky as hell. And it also has a set of moves that only work with Stockpile, giving us the ability to swallow our stockpiles, yes, it sounds weird, and get our HP back. And the other move that I didn't put on this Pokemon because I didn't think it was going to be useful. We try to get Ego as bulky as possible so we can take a double kick and use Echo Voice. The combination of our happiness being maxed out and Echo Voice doubling in power every time we used it, we're able to destroy the Nimble. The next Pokemon Tarantula comes out, it uses Bug Bite, we're resistant to that, so we're able to take that and take it out with Echo Voice. Now we have a super base powered fucking Echo Voice ready to take this bug type terrestrialized Teddy Ursa, Fury Cutter, and retaliate with 2 Echo Voice, being able to defeat the gym with our Jigglypuff alone. And yes, today we're doing our first shiny Nuzlocke video where we're doing an absolute hardcore Nuzlocke where we only abide by the level cap rules. This is gonna be tough, but hey, this now increases the level cap to 17, and since we beat Katie, it's time to go against Brassius. But before we take on Brassius, why not get some more shiny Pokemon? The next shiny Pokemon that I decided to get was Azurill. We got this easily by eating a normal type encounter sandwich and going to this pond. As you can see, Azurill is a normal fairy type right now, meaning we're able to use it before it gains its water type. Will it be useful? Probably not. But we decided to get another shiny Pokemon before taking on the gym. Ralts has Trace. Oh no, it's a male. That means when it evolves, it's gonna become a Glade, which is a psychic fighting type, meaning we're not gonna be able to use that Pokemon. So, although it took a little second getting the shiny Ralts, we have to get another one. Luckily, we were able to encounter another one that was a female, meaning we're able to throw a quick ball at it, catch it, and actually add it to the team. We decided to name this Pokemon Reezy. So now with our arsenal of fairy type shiny Pokemon that we decided to get, it's time to go against Brassius. Am I prepared for this? Hell no, but we're still gonna do it. And we immediately start the battle against Petalite. And Brassius' bitch ass uses a sleep powder. We're able to dodge it luckily, and we're able to retaliate with a bounce, taking this Petalite to 1 HP. It used Mega Drain on me twice. Luckily, we're able to use a Citrus Berry. We bounce into the air as they use Mega Drain and miss, and we luckily land the bounce. If that didn't happen, I would have been fucked. But the next Pokemon, Smoliv, comes out. But really is really the only Pokemon that has a move that can probably touch the Sudowoodo. We're thinking about the future here. So we go ahead and swap Ego. They use Razor Leaf when we immediately disable that because that shit just does too much damage. I don't know how the Smoliv is doing that shit. And we go ahead and use Stockpile. We get 2 off and almost knock the Smoliv out with Echo Voice, but we're swapped the switch because we didn't calculate our stockpiles and shit effectively at all. We take the tackle with Silk and they're infatuated with love because we just look good. Now his ace comes out. Sudowoodo comes out and terrestrializes into a grass type and immediately uses Trailblaze, increasing his speed. But to retaliate, we go ahead and spam Baby Doll Eyes and use Sand Attack, lowering its accuracy. And the combination of our friendship being absolutely maxed out on 3 of our Pokemon, this increases our odds of dodging the Sudowoodo's attack immensely. We get knocked down all the way to 11 HP, but Sudowoodo can't even touch us anymore. And we lower this attack all the way to the lowest stage, meaning we're able to send out Reezy, dodge this Trailblaze, and start using Draining Kiss. But the combination of us using another double team on top of being able to heal all the damage that we're taking and it being the lowest attack possible were all the moving parts that we needed in order to be able to take down the Sudowoodo without losing a single Pokemon. Meaning we beat Brassius and the level cap is now increased to level 24. Now we gotta go against Iono, but there's more shiny Pokemon that we have to encounter. So right before we make it to the Valencia gym, I don't remember the name, I think that's the name though, we go ahead and evolve Reezy into a Kirlia. And we also evolve Azurill to Marill. Now I'm meaning it's a water type and we're about to go against the electric type gym. Fuck it. Since we can, let's go ahead and evolve it to Azumarill. And now since we have a water type Pokemon that's probably gonna be a hindrance for the next gym, we decided to get another fairy type Pokemon. This fairy type Pokemon that we decided to search for was in the desert. And as you can see on screen, we're looking for a Tinkatuff. The only difference about this shiny was the hammer. So it was gonna be a little bit harder to look for and hopefully we won't miss any. Eventually we managed to encounter a Tinkatuff that was level 24 right at the level cap. We decided to throw a quick ball at it and we immediately caught it, adding our new Tinko to the team. And Tinko right here has a hasty nature and it also has a mark, the Sandstorm mark. What the hell? I never even knew that was a thing. And while we were out, we managed to get a Moonstone that we could give to our Jigglypuff to make it Wigglytuff. They weren't really that creative with the name. But hey, now it's time to go against Nomona and we're able to absolutely destroy her whole entire team with our fairy type Pokemon, not losing a single Mon or even making this a challenge at all. But after playing Where's Waldo and finding the director that's following us like a creep the whole entire game, we're not gonna get into that. We decided to go against Iono. So now it's time to go against Iono, but before we start the battle, what's up, Duwaji? How you been? You know I haven't talked to you in a long ass time. What's going on, Twitch chat? We're gonna go ahead and do a public interview with Duwaji. Everybody in the Twitch chat wants to know right now, Duwaji, why are you a bit? Wait, what the fuck? Did it start raining? Yeah, I kid you not, literally right before this battle it starts raining. And when that happens in Pokemon Scarlet, that means this whole entire battle is gonna be in the rain. So water type Pokemon get a 50% boost in all their water type moves and a bunch of shit like that happens. But we immediately start the battle against Iono and they send out Watero as we send out Silk. We go ahead and start the battle with a disarming voice, hitting the Watero, taking 50% of his HP as they use Pluck on me. We're able to retaliate with a disarming voice, destroying the Watero in 2 hits. Now the next Pokemon, Belly Bowl comes out. And we go ahead and spam Baby Doll Eyes, trying to get its attack as low as possible. But this Pokemon has Water Gun. This Water Gun does 50% more than it should. To retaliate, I go ahead and spam a couple sand attacks, trying to get its accuracy low. And the combination of the friendship being broken in this fucking game, this Pokemon is not going to be able to hit us. And although the rain stops, guess what? This rain is here infinitely. It makes zero fucking sense, but hey, it is what it is. Ego is already out in the battle, and we go ahead and avoid his attacks while using Stockpile, getting our defense and special defense up all the way to the max with Stockpile. But hey, that's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So we're then able to retaliate with a Flurry Rush of Play Roughs. He manages to do a shit ton of damage to me because of the rain boosting his water type moves by 50%. But now the next Pokemon comes out, and it's Luxio. They use Intimidate on me, but I'm competitive. But unfortunately, I don't have any special attacking moves. But we're able to destroy the Luxio with a flurry of Play Roughs. The last Pokemon, Miss Magius, comes out and immediately terrestrializes into an electric type and uses Charge Beam, the most broken move in existence. This shit raises their special attack, and I'm kinda in some dookie, I'm not gonna lie. We take another Charge Beam and Play Rough them down to 50%, but now we ran out of Play Roughs. Fortunately, we're able to dodge the Charge Beam and swallow our stockpiles, getting our HP up all the way to 111. But now I don't really have a way to attack this Pokemon. So we swap the Dodo, and they use Confuse Ray, but guess what? We have own tempo, meaning we cannot get confused or intimidated. This essentially gives us the free switch in. We stay in and take a Hex, getting knocked down to 5 HP, and we're able to retaliate with the Play Rough, destroying the Miss Magius and gaining the 3rd gym badge. Let's freaking go, boys. I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty epic battle. This now increases the level cap to 30, while we can make our way to Casarafa, I don't know. I'm gonna just say Casarifa. Here in Casarifa, we can go ahead and evolve our Fido to Daishabun? I don't know what the fuck this Pokemon's name is. Do you know? Like, what is this supposed to be? Is this like a donut dog Pokemon? So now here we go ahead and start the battle against Kofu. We take a slash from Veluza and immediately use Trailblaze, increasing our speed and knocking that Veluza out the very next turn, outspeeding it. The next Pokemon that comes out is Wugtrio. Although we're 2 times faster, Wugtrio is just a fucking beast. They headbutt me and flinch me. They headbutt me again, and we're able to break through and one-shot the Wugtrio. Unfortunately, they have Gooey, but the last Pokemon that comes out is Crabominable, and this Pokemon is slow as fuck. We're able to outspeed the Crabominable and use Trailblaze, almost knocking it out. As I use Slam, and we manage to dodge it, meaning we're able to get another Trailblaze off, and they managed to crit me with the Slam, taking me down to 7 HP. Thank God the Sandstorm was not in this battle, meaning we're able to stay in and Trailblaze them the very next turn, beating all of Kofu's team with a Azumarill. Now increasing the level cap to 35, meaning we can make our way to Medali and immediately evolve our Gardevoir. So we decide to go against Larry. We send out Riley the Social Bull against his Kamala. We start the battle with a Play Rough and destroy this shit in one shot. Unfortunately, it yawned me, meaning if we stay in against this Dunsparce, we're gonna go to sleep. But guess what? This Dunsparce uses Glare, so I low-key probably should have just stayed in. We try to attack the Dunsparce with Ego, but we get paralyzed. So we just swap back into Riley. We get glared, and we use Play Rough, doing 70% of his HP. Fortunately, we get paralyzed twice in a row, getting hit with a Hyper Drill a 3rd time, and getting stuck in paralysis a 3rd time, meaning we're not able to finish this Pokemon, but we're able to send out Dodo and finish the job. Staraptor comes out and immediately terrestrialize. Hell yeah, you already know I'm about to terrestrialize this bitch right now and win.
Larry, why you lying, yo? You getting your ass beat by this nigga only using fairy type Pokemon, yo? Yo, everybody come in here. This nigga Larry getting his ass beat again.
Damn, it's like twice a week Larry gets his ass beat by some shitty ass Pokemon. Hell yeah, that nigga Larry ass is fucked. Man, all y'all talking shit right now, but this dude's Pokemon isn't good enough to take down my Staraptor. His shit's weak as fuck. Luckily, we're able to use Baby Doll Eyes, the move that has priority, while Larry uses Facade. It does a shit ton of damage to us, but we're able to use Baby Doll Eyes again, dropping Staraptor's attack another stage. barely surviving on 8 HP as we're able to swap Reezy in. And Reezy has Trace, meaning we're able to Trace to Intimidate and drop Staraptor's attack again. Here, we take another Facade. It does a shit ton of damage, but we manage to get a Calm Mind up, meaning we're 50% stronger as Staraptor uses another Facade, dropping us down to 12 HP, but we're able to use Draining Kiss and get a shit ton of our HP back. This amount of HP makes it so we're able to use Charm, dropping Staraptor's attack again, and use another Draining Kiss. Rinse and repeat to destroy the Staraptor and manage to beat Larry without losing a single Pokemon. What we tell you, nigga? Larry, your ass is hell! This now increases the level cap to 42, and now we gotta make our way to Montevera Gym. But on our way there, we go ahead and evolve our Tinko into a Tinkaton, gaining Gigaton Hammer. Hold up. Yo, we gotta start reading these Pokédex entries. This intelligent Pokemon has a very daring disposition. It knocks rocks into the sky with its hammer, aiming for flying Corviknight. Oh my god! Tinkatons are psychopaths! What the fuck? What did the Corviknight do to you? These Tinkatons just look for Corviknight to knock out of the sky for fun? They probably be eating them bitches. Oh hell nah. But before we take on the Montevera Gym, why the hell not get another shiny Pokemon that's a fairy type? So we decided to go to the North Province and we decided to look for shiny D&Ds. D&Ds? D&Ds? I don't motherfucking know the motherfucking name. You guys are gonna tell me, please tell me in the description, because I actually don't know how to fucking pronounce this Pokemon's name. Usually, I don't be giving a fuck, as you can tell me saying anything but D&D? That's another Pokemon. D-indeed. I don't motherfucking know. But eventually, we encounter this brown mice Pokemon. And what the fuck? This Pokemon's entry says that this Pokemon powers houses with his tail. Oh, hell no. Okay, yo. This Pokemon is essentially a slave for houses. But we decided to name this Pokemon Didi. We then make a detour to go ahead and take down the lurking Steel Titan so we can get our next fairy type shiny Pokemon. We then have to make our way to Alfornada and go ahead and make this sandwich with a hamburger and a bunch of meth on it. This increases our Steel type encounters so we can go ahead and encounter a Klefki. We're able to catch it with ease, and then we can finally make our way to Montevera. And we immediately start the battle against Rhyme. They immediately start the battle with their Mimikyu and Bayonet as we send out Riley and Tinko. We take a Shadow Sneak and we retaliate with a Gigaton Hammer, one-shotting the Bayonet. Oh my god! And breaking the disguise on Mimikyu. The next Pokemon Houndstone comes out. We go ahead and use Play Rough on the Houndstone, get slashed by the Mimikyu, and we take out the Mimikyu with an Aqua Tail. Unfortunately, Houndstone is using Phantom Force. That's gonna do a shit ton of damage, and the Toxtricity comes out and immediately terrestrializes into a Ghost type. Really takes the Phantom Force, but we're able to outspeed the Toxtricity and kill it before it could even do a move. Luckily, Tinko's able to use Play Rough and destroy the Houndstone, meaning we beat the gym. This now increases the level cap to 45, and now it's time to go against Tulip. But of course, before we take on Tulip,
hell nah, Duwaji. Are you really trying to ignore me the whole fucking video? I'd be in every single one of these motherfucking Pokemon Scarlet and Violet videos, but now you don't want to include me? Am I really not good enough? What's going on, Duwaji? Please tell me. Please, I need to know right now.
oh my god, why are you whining like you're my girlfriend?
Duwaji, don't go there. You already know I look like a fucking 10-year-old.
Hey yo, I didn't say I wanted you to be my girlfriend. The fuck? Don't try to put those allegations on me.
Hey, you said it, and you're voicing over me right now. What the fuck you mean? You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Hey yo, I'm gonna need you to tone down. And of course, we have to go against Nemona, and you already know we're about to beat this bitch's ass.
Oh, hell no, you're not gonna call me a bitch. You told me I can't call you a bitch, so that means you can't call me a bitch.
We're able to destroy all of Nemona's Pokemon, and of course,
You already know, my last Pokemon Meow Scarlet is gonna sweep your whole fucking team since you wanna talk shit.
and they immediately terrestrialize into a grass type and use Flower Trick on me. Oh my god! Knocking me down to 15 HP, and I'm forced to swap. Fortunately, we do have Fiki on the team that's resistant to grass, so we're able to swap Fiki in and take a quick attack. But guess what? I forgot to swap this Pokemon's moves. We're able to take a Flower Trick and retaliate with a Play Rough, but that doesn't do shit. They use Flower Trick again, and they fucking kill me. The first death of the run was a goddamn Klefki that could have been clutched for the fucking end of the game, but of course I lose that shit. So I decided to swap out Dodo as they use Flower Trick again, taking me down to 20 HP, and we're able to use Play Rough and luckily crit her.
What the fuck, you lucky ass bitch? You should have lost this battle. I can't believe this. And I know I said I wasn't gonna call you a bitch anymore, but I'm sorry, it just slipped out.
Yo, Dodo's saying something. you got my Pokemon motherfucking hype. I don't know what he just said, but you just got your ass smoked, Nimona. Unfortunately, this means this is our first death in the run. We put him in a death box, and we have to go against Tula. And what the fuck? This girl has 2 phones? The fuck she thinks she Kevin Gates? She really flexing on niggas. What the hell? And of course, here I accidentally moved the fucking recording. I'm sorry. This is like the last hour of the game. So anyways, we start the battle against the Fat Net Giraffe Pokemon, and we managed to take that out with a Trailblaze. The next Pokemon that comes out is Gardevoir. Fortunately, we're able to take out the Gardevoir in one hit with Play Rough. The next Pokemon that comes out is a Sparta. They use Psychic, and it does a decent amount of damage to me, and we're able to retaliate with an Aqua Tail and kill it. As Forges comes out, I go ahead and swap because I had a feeling that it could just kill me. So I decided to send out Tinko, the Sand Swept, knowing that it was resistant to any move that I was gonna use. It uses Moonblast, we're able to take that. Come on, bro, you're gonna miss the fucking Play Rough? Come on, Tinko. Fuck this shit. We use Gengaton Hammer and smack that bitch into another dimension. This now increases the level cap to 48, but before we take on the last gym leader, we decide to go look for our last Fairy type shiny Pokemon. The last Pokemon we decided to get was Impidimp. Eventually we were able to get it. We make our way up the Glacedo Mountain, and right before we take on the gym, we go ahead and evolve our Impidimp, evolving it to Morgrim and then a Grimmsnarl. And this shiny is pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. But now it's time to take on Grusha. We immediately start the battle, and they use Tailwind, meaning that they're gonna be 2 times faster, but we're able to just kill that Frostmoth. Damn. The next Pokemon comes out is Beartic, and we're able to 2-hit that, almost going down, unfortunately. But we're able to take out the Beartic. Setian comes out and decides to use Ice Shard for some reason. I don't know why they decided to use that, but we're resistant to it, so although we were low HP, we were able to stay in. Taking that out, but when Altaria comes out, we go ahead and send out Tinko. As Grusha terrestrializes Altaria, we go ahead and use a Gigaton Hammer to one-shot that shit, getting the 8th gym badge, and now meaning that we get to take on the Elite Four. And again, I apologize for the screen being fucked up. I'm sorry about that, boys and girls. But this now increases the level cap to 66, and we can go ahead and make our way to the first Elite Four member, which is Rika. We immediately start the battle, take an Earth Power, and use Trailblaze on the Wish Cache, destroying that in one shot. As Dolphin comes out, we go ahead and use Aqua Tail, and we manage to take out the Dolphin. Dugtrio comes out, outspeeds me, uses Sandstorm, and we're able to kill it. Camerupt comes out and gets one shot by Aqua Tail. And then when Clodsire comes out, we try to use Aqua Tail on that, but it has Water Absorb, meaning that we're forced to swap out. We take an Earthquake and almost get knocked out, so we're forced to just spam Baby Doll Eyes on the Clodsire. I never thought I would ever do that, but hey, it's terrestrialized and this shit is doing a shit ton of damage. So we go ahead and spam that shit, and we get hella lucky with the friendship dodges. It doesn't make any sense, but we get Toxic and we take a couple Earthquakes, and we get knocked down to 6 HP, so we're forced to swap. Silk comes out, and we go ahead and spam Moonblast, trying to take down the Clodsire, and eventually we do. And now we gotta go against this Steel type member. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna do this with our Fairy type Pokemon, but hey, you already know we're gonna try as hard as we possibly can. So I put Citrus Berries on 3 of my Pokemon and decided to go against the Steel type member.
You know about to beat your ass, right?
Oh my god, why is this little girl talking like that? We immediately start the battle with an Aqua Tail as they use Gyro Ball, and that shit almost takes me out. The next Pokemon that comes out is Magnezone, and you already know we're gonna go ahead and swap. And I'm not gonna lie, I have literally no coverage for this Pokemon. They put up a light screen, and we're literally not doing any damage to them. They use a fucking Flash Cannon and destroy my Impy, and here I was like, okay, I don't know what to do, bruh. I'm most likely just gonna fucking lose this. I use knockoff on it and it literally doesn't even do anything. Trying to use a move, but we get paralyzed and then the Flash Cannon takes us out. We use D&D and we're able to actually do a decent amount of damage using Super Fang halving their HP. We use a Cheek Pouch getting all of our HP back, and at the cost of 4 of our Pokemon, we managed to finally defeat the Magnezone. But guess what? Bronzong comes out, and I have no coverage on this Pokemon either. And the Pokemon that did have coverage on it died. So we try to use Charm, but it doesn't even fucking matter because they just crit me. Okay, nice. One-shotting that Pokemon as we use Moonblast, and we go down to a fucking Bronzong. G fucking G's. Well, that's it. That was our shiny fairy type run. I apologize for the last bit of the footage, like just getting fucked up. But hey, if you made it this far, you obviously enjoyed the motherfucking video. So if you're new here, you gotta subscribe. We're so close to 20,000 subscribers. Look, you know I hate begging, but if if you hit that subscribe button, I'll suck your toe. I post videos just like this every single week, so make sure to tune in every single motherfucking week if you love these type of videos. But that's it. Thank you for watching. Oh, and if you made it this far, I want you guys to type in the comments, only if you consent. You can suck mine.